And even still, with the breakup, it's in line with this person saying that, like, God is saying this person needs to be released in order for you to have a real commitment. Because if you marry this person, I don't know if it's physical or not. Actually, yeah, it's a physical marriage because the Hierophant is Taurus. Taurus is earth energy. So you physically married to this person too. You spiritually and you physically married to this person. Well, no, you're not spiritually married to this person. You're not spiritually married to them. You physically married to this person. And God is saying, you know, you need to divorce this person. This person needs to be let go in order for you to have a real commitment, like what it is you prefer, what you feel that you should be physically investing in. Because you want to physically invest in this Six of Wands energy here, but you're consciously being negative about it. You're consciously in your head because of things that this person has consciously put you in your mind about. This relationship was meant to get you on the track to be with this person. Okay? To have what it is you desire. Because Pisces, right, it's still in line with this Nine of Cups card, subconscious desires. Pisces is a card of desires. Okay? So, this was all meant to play out. So if there's any type of restrictions that you're causing for yourself by overthinking things, okay, it's really just the residuals of this relationship that you're still hanging on to. It needs to be let go. Royal Priestess BB, and I'm an intuitive reader. Thank you for clicking on the video, and since you did, there must be something here for you. Not everything is yours, so take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. We ask that our high vibrational, loving, and caring ancestor guides, guardian angels, archangels, and even Father God reign true and present. We pray that the good Lord contend with those that contend with us and fight against those that fight with us. Take up shield and buckler, arise and come to our aid. If anyone is here to send evil eye, ill wishes, or negative energy, Father God, we pray that it is escorted out to the left, to the left, to the left, and return back with love. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, collective. This is our first spiritual court reading. So if you are here and you're actually not a part of the collective, then guess what? You are a part of the collective now. You're a part of my family. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can come back and check out additional readings. Also, make sure that if you do have, like, because some people are aware, some people consciousness, they're one within consciousness. So if you're aware that you have a spiritual court case, make sure that you come back to tune in to see if, like, how your case is progressing. And I'll explain it just a little bit because I have a full, I'm going to post it on the post tab, how spiritual court hearings work. It's really posted on the YouTube, but I'm just going to explain it just a little bit. I am not the judge or the jury here. I am just the divine overseer. Because of my connection with the Most High, I am able to receive messages regarding people's spiritual court cases. And believe it or not, there are quite a few spiritual court cases that are backed up. Some of it has just been people honestly not understanding spirituality, not understanding their connection to the universe, to the Most High, and not understanding spiritual law, universal law, and knowing, like, hey, if you're being done wrong, you know, if something seems fishy in your world and people are manipulating either the metaphysical and the physical or either or, you can call for divine justice. You can call divine judgment. There's certain requirements to be able to call judgment, but still, you know, and to call judgment is not to judge, guys. We're not supposed to judge anyone. In terms of judgment, you can avoid judgment by the Most High by judging yourself. That's the truth of the matter. When we look at our actions and we take accountability for the things that we do, when we say, like, you know what, that wasn't the best thing, and, you know, whatever else that may come along with whatever action we took that was out of alignment with our highest selves, that is where we avoid judgment. That is where Satan, Lucifer, cannot go into heaven and accuse us because we did the right thing. Now, when we judge other people, oh, baby, you open up the door. Okay? So I'm not here judging anybody. I am here simply overseeing the cases that are they're extremely backed up. So I've been gone for a little while, and in the time of me being gone, I have gone over a few cases, you know, just getting my practice running. Y'all, my cards are sticking, and I hate that. Y'all, I've had so much interference these past few days, and, well, really, this over this eclipse season, it's been wild, but I just know it's because, once again, these cases are backed up, and when you baby, divine intervention cannot take place until the court case is done. So a lot of people will be happy with court cases being just out in the air and lingering. But I'm not, because people are going to have justice. So the way this works, guys, I'm going to have a line here. And the line here is going to tell us who the players are. So the first thing first that everybody has to know, when you come into spiritual court, you need to have your paperwork. Your paperwork is birth charts. Do you hear me? Because when I say, oh, somebody has somebody is Pluto in Sagittarius, somebody has Mercury in Gemini, somebody is a Cancer sun, okay? And you like, I don't know what any of this means. Get up and leave. Get up and leave the proceedings immediately, okay? Because there is no reason for you to come into court without your paperwork. Do not come into court without your paperwork. I am not playing, because I can't help you if you don't help yourself. You can't come in here and we have descriptions up here of who people are, and you're like, oh, I need a name. You've lost your mind. That's not how this works. This is energy work. This is reading energy. Okay, and for some people it's just like, oh, well, is it even real? Baby, for you, it's not. It's all entertainment purposes only, baby. It's just for fun. It's just for your entertainment. You bored, you want a video to watch? Hello, welcome in. Okay, but for other people that understand energy, please do not come into spiritual court without your paperwork. Your paperwork is simply just birth chart information. Nobody's telling you to go digging in somebody's past and digging up everybody's skeletons. All I'm saying is, if you got a birthday, please get a birth time. That way you can know who the players are and what's actually going on. Okay? Because a lot of us would think that we're one with consciousness, and we're not. Okay? And it's okay, because a lot of us are waking up. So both of these decks I use for my spiritual court cases. They have a very strong, potent energy of divine justice, and that's true because we got Temperance on the bottom of the deck. That's divine intervention. So this lets me know that off the rip with this court case that's coming up, this person is about to have divine intervention with, this is the deck that I use to point out the players. Okay, so it's divine intervention coming in for someone maybe dealing with a Gemini, a magician, or it's divine intervention coming in. Well, really, this is players. Yeah, and this is something this is a temporary relationship. So let's run it, y'all. Most of the time, spiritual court cases do not take that long. Sometimes you can be in review, sometimes you could be at discerning judgment or whatever. So let's see what's going on. That's kind of too many to be up here, but we're gonna see. All right, consciously moving forward with what you got. But this also says smooth sailing. This Six of Swords reversal in this deck is actually better than Six of Swords upright, because Six of Swords upright in this deck says that you're being consciously exiled. You're being pushed out. Okay. So let's look and see. Okay. Oh, what did I just say? Y'all, I don't have to make it up. I never have to make it up. It literally, it came out. All right. The players here are, it's a lot going on. Wow, this is a lot of energy here. So initially, I'm picking up a lot of Piscean energy. So this is a Gemini here. They may have Scorpio energy. This is someone with Scorpio energy. Piscean energy. More Gemini energy. Capricorn energy. Leo energy. Wow. More Gemini energy. The Gemini energy is so strong here. This is the Gemini sun. We have 3 Gemini placements. 1, 2, 3. This is a Gemini sun. For sure. If it's not a Gemini sun, it's a Gemini stellium. Okay? And we have 2 Piscean placements. One Leo and 1 Capricorn. And this is an early Capricorn energy. This is the energy of Capricorn off of Sagittarius. This is not the same energy as this. This energy does not belong here. This energy belongs to this energy. So this is someone with Mercury and Gemini. This is someone with Mercury and Gemini here. And the person with Mercury and Gemini has an early Capricorn placement. Early Capricorn placement has to be nothing over 10 degrees. Okay, now y'all see why you need birth charts, because it ain't making sense if you ain't got a birth chart. You don't understand what I'm saying. And we got somebody with a strong Piscean placement. I mean strong. This is a very strong placement. It's major arcana. You could say possibly, it's not a sun placement. This is something strong. This is something, because it deals, whoever this is, this tail end, oh my goodness, and these energies are so mixed. Wow. This case is complicated. But what it looks like here is, I'm still counting this as Gemini sun, because this is major arcana. And it's a magician. This is a temporary relationship, whatever it is. It's something with this Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be nostalgia, so like past life. It's Scorpio energy for sure. But with it being paired with this Piscean energy, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, the invisible world. So this is like saying, like, this is a relationship. This magician has a relationship with this Mercury in Gemini from a past life that is temporary. It's something that came back around this lifetime for them to learn how to be subconsciously content. For them to learn how to surrender. You know what this is giving? North Node. This is someone with a North Node in Pisces. Wow, this is someone with a North Node in Pisces. All right. So we're actually going to put the suspended person under the magician, because these are the two people here, right? So we have a Gemini sun with someone with a North Node in Pisces. Okay. And we will take these three and line them up here. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so let's get some details. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. I'm sorry, y'all. It was a little crazy here, but this energy is thick. And there's a heavy Scorpio energy here with Capricorn. Capricorn and Scorpio are sextile to each other, and they both kind of understand the energy of discretion. You know, like, keep it to yourself, keep it to yourself. This is someone that's not so open to being open. But you out here, baby. Your case has been called, at least with this particular person. Because understand, depending on what's going on, you can have multiple cases going on, y'all. You can have multiple cases going on. So, this was a temporary relationship here that this magician is subconsciously content in. This magician is cool being in this relationship with this suspended person. Okay, and I can obviously say off the real, this suspended person is not cool with being in this relationship. And I can say that because they see it from a different perspective. If you look at it, the suspended person is looking at them from a different perspective now. And due to this suspended person looking at them from a different perspective, right? Probably because they're also in alignment with this Six of Cups. Probably because they're realizing, like, this was a temporary relationship. this was a temporary relationship here that I've been in. And I've been in this relationship to learn how to surrender, how to let go, right? And also how to lean into my calling, lean into the path that I must, and I was born to walk. I'm thinking of a walk to remember. I don't know. I'm thinking of a walk to remember. Wow. The guy Landon, he was walking the wrong path. And then in comes this girl who he has to change his whole world for. You know, he has to give up a lot, and he does. She ends up dying in the end too, y'all. I hate that about a walk to remember, because it's like, man, he don't you hate it when it's like they do everything right and they still lose? I guess maybe that's what's going on here with this person. They feel like they're gonna lose because they're physically making room for a Six of Wands. This is somebody else. Wow. Okay. Whew, I gotta be real up in here, y'all. I can't be And whoever this person is, they're very energetically successful. They receive praise and recognition. They're very high vibrational. This is a card of energetic gain. It's a Leo energy as well. Whoever this is, they have a very potent Leo energy. It has to be a Leo energy in its degree. You know, so it's either at 0 degrees, it's at 29 degrees, 5 degrees, or 17 degrees. This is someone with a very potent Leo energy. And this suspended person is physically making room for this Six of Wands, this strong Leo energy, by consciously choosing to work on, by consciously working on purifying their thought. This case, I'm saying, okay, whoever this case is for, whoever's dating a Gemini and you know that it's a temporary relationship, you know it's a past life relationship that came back around for you to learn karmic lessons from it, your case with this particular person, because I'm picking up, you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. For real. Cause yeah, you got a lot going on, baby. You got multiple cases. So this particular case, it's progressing. I'll say that. You're in the middle of it, dog. You're in the middle of it. And it seems like it has only had an extension. Somebody requested an extension on this case. Somebody requested that something else still be reviewed so that it cannot be closed out. And I mean, I don't know. Wow, we got the star on the bottom of the deck. Somebody with starseed energies showing up here. Now, this card is different. This Six of Cups says it's a temporary relationship. It's childish games being played. People being immature. It's not as good, because I understand different decks mean different things, right? Interpretation. This Six of Cups is past life soulmate, because this tells the story of a girl and a guy being a young boy being friends and having a close connection. Their hearts are connected, and he ends up being taken away by the White Witch, and she goes on a long journey to get him back. And she does get him back. She does save him, but by the time she saves him, his innocence is gone. But it's a card of soulmate lovers. It's a card of nostalgia. It's things that you loved as a child, you know, childhood reminiscence. So, wow. And there's physical reciprocation here. This is 2 sixes back to back. This is a requited love. This is a requited love. This is who you're physically making room for. Because I literally just sat it here. You're physically making room for requited love here. Yeah, wow. Letting go of restrictions. Letting go of the things that bound you. Things that were unhealthy, low vibrational. This also can mean like divorce. So maybe you're married to this magician. Let's see what's behind it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're married to this magician. Okay, so, wow, the energy is a lot of the same, y'all. So you guys are married. You're divorcing this person so that you can receive a reciprocal love, something that is requited from this star seed. A person of conscious inspiration and hope, innocence, pure innocence. Okay, so what's the deal here? So the deal here is the magician is content, even with minor setbacks, being in this temporary relationship. This magician is cool being in karmic energy. This magician is cool being in low vibrational energy. That's what I'm getting here. And you're not North Node in Pisces. Suspended person, you're not cool. You like, no, I don't want to be here because this is unrequited. This is because even when we look at this Six of Cups card, it's unrequited. Okay, even when we look at this Six of Cups card, it's unrequited. And I mean, we know what requited means. Requited means I give and you return. You give back to me. Right? Look. See, she's handing over, but it also looks like he's handing it back. It looks like she's receiving as well. Just as she's giving, she's receiving. Now look at this card. What you see? He offering her something, and she got her hands behind her back. He don't know what's behind her back. He don't know if she got a knife or what. You know what I mean? He don't know if she gonna give him something back or not. This is something unrequited. This is, they're holding back. Whoever is the feminine in this situation, which I'm gonna say this is the feminine up here at the top. Okay? This magician is holding back. And that's unfair. Okay? When we talk about marriage, we're just gonna put the Hierophant card out here. We're gonna put these two out here because you want a divorce. You want a divorce. And something is going on. Maybe you want a spiritual divorce. Yeah, you want a spiritual divorce. Y'all, I went through a spiritual divorce. It's so wild. Do not be energetically committing to people and you don't really know what's going on. That's all I can say. But yeah, it's clear here. It's coming out in spirit. You want a divorce. You don't want to be committed to this magician anymore. This magician does not want to let go. This magician wants to stay because of the life force energy. Okay, because of the life force energy, they are fed here. Is this magician a vampire? Because I don't have no sympathy for no vampires. You better get your own goddamn energy. Okay? You better figure it out, baby. But you know what, suspended person, what you doing? Because now that you know, seeing it from a different perspective now, I don't know what energy you were previously in, but now that you're seeing it from a different perspective now, you see that you have an opportunity here to have something better, which I'm not going to trip, because the Hierophant here, I also take this Hierophant card for standing in for God. So I'm not going to trip, because for you to even be into any type of contact with it, a strong energy like this is something that's, it's like, okay, God doing something. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, excuse me, I'm not going to trip off of you. Excuse me. I'm not going to trip off of you saying like, okay, well, I don't want to be here anymore. But I'm also not getting any breakup indicators from this line from you either. Okay? And even still with the breakup, it's in line with this person saying that, like, God is saying this person needs to be released in order for you to have a real commitment. Because if you married this person, I don't know if it's physical or not. Actually, yeah, it's a physical marriage, because the Hierophant is Taurus. Taurus is earth energy. So you physically married to this person too. You spiritually and you physically married to this person. Well, no, you're not spiritually married to this person. You're not spiritually married to them. You physically married to this person. And God is saying, you know, you need to divorce this person. This person needs to be let go in order for you to have a real commitment, like what it is you prefer, what you feel that you should be physically investing in. Because you want to physically invest in this Six of Wands energy here, but you're consciously being negative about it. You're consciously in your head because of things that this person has consciously put you in your mind about. This relationship was meant to get you on the track to be with this person. Okay? To have what it is you desire. Because Pisces, right, it's still in line with this Nine of Cups card, subconscious desires. Pisces is a card of desires. Okay? So, this was all meant to play out. So if there's any type of restrictions that you're causing for yourself by overthinking things, okay, it's really just the residuals of this relationship that you're still hanging on to. It needs to be let go. It needs to be let go. This is really crazy, because it's counseling at this point. Okay, you in court getting counseled, suspended person. What do you got going on? You in spiritual court being counseled. You supposed to be in spiritual court getting. Oh my goodness, these energies. This is so strong. Okay, now we got something physical up here. You want to consciously move forward with you want God's blessing. You looking for God's blessing because you feel bad. Not you feeling bad. This person got you feeling bad though. This person is subconsciously content in this childish energy. They cool with the games that's being played. They even cool with the fact they know that the relationship temporary. That y'all supposed to move on from each other and be better. They cool being crap. They cool being in a relationship and being trash. That don't even make sense. What's going on here, Magician? What? Because you probably could be in here too. You should be in here. What's wrong with you? Why you want to be in a relationship where you trash? Don't you want to be in a relationship where you your highest self, the best version you can be? Get it together, baby. Get it together. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3 gonna give you 4. Come on now. Come on now. Because one way or the other, you gonna get the 4. You better add it up and add it up quick. 1 gonna give you 2, 2 gonna give you 3, and 3 gonna give you 4. Come on now, Magician. And this is a waste of your energy. This is a waste of the power that you withhold within yourself. Because being such a strong magician energy like this, baby, you can manifest whatever you want. Why are you in a relationship with somebody that don't want to be with you? They sitting up here contemplating making because it's a physical offer. This is, and I'm not gonna say it's an offer, but this is something physical. They're trying to invest in somebody else, and you just up here in la la land, like, oh, I'll just chill. No, you're not gonna chill. No, you're not. Even with minor setbacks, you're like, oh, well, it's cool. He's not happy. He's in his head thinking about all the things that I say to him that's fucking terrible. But who cares? Because I'm enjoying it here. It's a fun time for me being a child. No. And these are grown people. These are 2 grown people here. What makes you think that a relationship is supposed to be? This is not love. And then you really giving me a bad energy here, because why would you want to be with somebody that's just continuously giving to you, you not giving them anything back? Why would you want to be in that trash energy? Who are you? Yeah, you may be a magician, but at the end of the day, magicians play tricks. Compared to this person, this 6 of Wands, this a person that they actually hold. You see these wands that they have? They really about it. They're really about it. And with it falling under the 9 of Cups, it says that they're your setback. They're the reason why you have you have setbacks at all in this content energy that you have in the relationship. To you, you probably say this person's coming in stirring up problems, when really they're stirring up the truth. Because you may have all the tools, but you don't use them properly. Obviously, if you playing childish games like this, got somebody cutting a big piece out of their pie. You holding your pie back. You haven't cut anything. This watermelon is untouched. And they giving this big piece of their pie to you, and you sitting up here with your hands behind your back, not even considering, you looking at it, observing it, and obviously talking crazy about it at the end of the day, because this person is in an energy of like, I can't even say anything. All I can do is just ponder the things in my mind. All I can do is drum up the words and hold it in my mouth. This man ain't even speaking. This wild, dog. Y'all out here doing some real crazy stuff, man. What's up? What's up? Y'all do need to divorce. Okay? If y'all are in any type of physical commitment, a separation, y'all need to be separated. Okay? Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. So y'all can overcome this pain that you've caused each other in this relationship while you were learning the lessons that you were learning. Okay? And it's being said, the fact that it's being said in spiritual court ain't no, oh, well, we can do it. No, you gonna do it. Okay, because I'm picking this up from this magician energy like, oh, well, it's just an option. Who is she? She giving an option. I'm the divine overseer, and I'm telling you what God's saying. Because this God's showing up on the board. God is not playing about what's going on here. You think you gonna sit here and be chilling, relaxing, like, oh, the only problem I have is her or him. Because this, you know, they might have some real strong energy, but they don't play no game. But well, they have a map on their side, too. So there's some type of, they're a guide. Some type of way, but still, at the end of the day, God is not playing about what's going on here. God is not playing about this separation. You're going to get up and you're going to leave. And if you're not going to get up and leave, magician, guess what? Suspended person. You're going to get up and you're going to leave. That's just the end of that. That's literally what I'm hearing, and that's just that. You're going to leave. Now, if you don't want to leave, you're being instructed that you will be removed. One way or the other. Somebody figure it out. One way or the other, somebody figure it out. Suspended person, North Node in Pisces, Gemini Sun, one way or the other, you better figure it out. Somebody gonna leave. This God saying it, baby. I'm just a messenger. You don't like it, oh well. It'll still show up one way or the other, Bookie, but I promise you that. Somebody gonna leave. Somebody gonna be removed. Because this thing gone on too long. And magician, you really walking on a real tightrope, because how dare you sit in this energy, subconsciously comfortable, knowing that you consciously stinting somebody. You got somebody in their head sitting up here going back and forth in thought about physical stability? Okay. So you got this person going back and forth about, they want to make an offer. They want to make an offer. This is so cute. North Node in Pisces. Pisces can be so romantic, honestly. They can be so dreamy. Me too. But, yeah, that's quite a bit. We're not going to keep it out, because that's quite a bit. Yo, that's a divine union. Magician, move around. Move around. I'm not playing. I'm saying it in the nicest way possible, because either way, the angel's going to come up and jack you up. Because they're saying it now. I know, this case is not getting another continuance. Okay, I'm guessing that, magician, because you have manifesting power. You have a connection to the universe. So you reached out spiritually, you contacted the universe, you sent a frequency out to the universe saying that you would like this case to be extended because you felt it's coming to an end. It's wrapping up. The world card is conscious triumph, victory. Things are ending. This is a divine union that you are sitting your ass in trying to prevent. And it's really irritating because you're not even really happy here. You want to tell yourself that you're happy here, but there's no way you're happy here because you're not truly in love. If you're with someone that you don't want to feed just as they feed you, you don't love them, darling. You don't love this person. You love what they can give you, what they give to you, what they share with you. But you don't love them. So get your ass up and leave. And if you don't leave, you're being told as of today, darling, them angels gonna come and jack you up out your spot. Because this is a divine union. Look at here. Look at here. This is a divine union that has subconsciously been waiting for the right time to be called. For judgment to be called upon both of them, really. For them both. Because this judgment card is being called to a purpose. This is a divine union that has been waiting to be called to come into union. And God called them to come into union. And you sit up here, somebody in King of Wands energy too, somebody attractive, somebody very charming, okay? God called them. God called these two people to be together. And you sit up here, no, I'm just sitting in the way because she the problem. Or he the problem. You the problem. Move. If you don't want to move, them angels gonna come jack you up out the spot. I'm just the messenger, baby. I'm just overseeing what's being told. Because you see, God got blessings here for this person, and this person is trying to consciously move toward these blessings. And God said they gonna move toward these blessings. This Six of Swords is also, it upright is smooth sailing. This person not finna have no hiccups. You are the problem. You're gonna move. You're gonna be removed. I'm telling you that now. With my gift of prophecy, darling, you're gonna be moved. God is not playing about this. These two have been called to be together. They were waiting. These two been in the waiting room a long time. That's why this person's still sitting up here in this waiting energy. And while they in this waiting energy, they looking at you a different way. Like, you know what? Let me see why I'm still in this waiting energy. Because if God called me forward, if God said, hey, North Node and Pisces, it's your time. Come on, dog. It's your time. It's time. Remember all that you were praying for? It's time. If God said that, why am I still in this space where I'm still waiting? God has called me forward. My number has been called. He looking at you like, oh, because I got somebody sitting in the spot. Get up. You don't want to get up. You don't want to be mature. You don't want to act like you got some sense. You want to play childish games. Then guess what? The angel's going to come and jack you up at it. Divine intervention is upon you. This case is being resolved today by my tongue. Because this don't need to keep going on. This is ridiculous. Yeah, somebody, it's a king of, they got king. Oh, there's a king of wands here. He's very charming, and he's taking a leap of faith. Oh my goodness, this is a card of like passion, fire, and desire. Oh my goodness, it's Beauty and the Beast. It's so cute. But he has subconscious clarity now. He sees through illusions. It's all types of stuff going on here. You throwing illusions and stuff. Get up. It's over with. This ain't no continuance being added on this case. This case is ending as of today. The ruling I'm gonna go ahead and let it be clear is that you can either move or be removed. Magician. Double sun card and John have to make it up. I just saw the sun card sitting there. This is conscious clarity. The light is being shined on you, Gemini sun. You either gonna move or be removed. Divine intervention is upon you. I'm not playing. This is ridiculous. God can call these two people to be together and you gonna sit up in the way? Why? What's your point? What's your purpose? You don't serve one. Your purpose has been served. Remove yourself. And when you remove yourself, have some high hopes that God is gonna allow you to be pushed into what's for you. But if you keep playing these childish games, you're gonna have so much karma, baby, you ain't gonna have no time. You're not gonna have no time to have what God wanna give you. That's over with. Let's go ahead and make a ruling on this so we can close this out because this has been too long. And baby, somebody ancestors in here cheering. Somebody ancestors in here, baby, stop. That's all over here and they like pow. Somebody is happy about this being resolved. Congratulations, North Node and Pisces. And what's so crazy over here, I got this card spells true love, unconditional and requited. Okay? Congratulations, North Node and Pisces. You get to go and congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I'm trying not to be salty, y'all. I'm never salty. I'm always genuinely happy for people. So, because I know when you see other people get blessed, that means it's in the vicinity. So, congratulations, North Node and Pisces. You will get your union. This person, this sun in Gemini will be removed. That's literally, the divine intervention is upon you. They're being removed. Because I'm literally hearing it loud and clear. They're not going to move. So, you're going to be removed, Gemini. Good for you. You are allowed to consciously move forward into these blessings, these new blessings that God has prepared for you. And it's obviously with a page of swords. This energy is so repetitive. Through the collective read, the divine masculine read, and now the spiritual court readings, all the energy is repetitive. So, wow, this is some energy that is, like, heavy. You can move forward into these new blessings. And this page of swords is obviously one of the blessings. You are being presented with a new physical seed of how you can... I'm guessing you're wanting to present something physically stable to this person. You are allowed. You are not blocked in any way. You are allowed to move forward into these new blessings. This is you receiving the physical seed that there is no block. You can present a physical, stable offer to this individual. And there will be this person will gain conscious clarity. through a higher perspective. Yes, through their physical connection to the heavens. And this is also how you're receiving it, through this spiritual court hearing. So yeah, you're getting conscious clarity that you can be optimistic. You don't have anything to be worried about. You can be consciously optimistic that to spark. Yeah, because you need to spark this. Yeah, you need to consciously be optimistic. If you're thinking about making room, you need to be consciously optimistic. You need to be talking about this person like however you truly see them. If you see them as true love, you need to be speaking that way. You need to be speaking positive, because Pisces can be pessimistic now. Pisces is sextile to Capricorn. Capricorn be pessimistic too. Pisces be doubting themselves. Do not doubt yourself. You're not blocked. You can make a physical, stable offer to this person. You can. And you be optimistic about it. And the more optimistic about it you are, it's going to spark your physical connection to the heavens so that you can have a conscious resolution. Okay, and this also means you need to consciously pray for divine intervention. Okay, so that's what we're going to rule. That's the ruling. Oh my goodness. So basically the ruling here, Magician, you will be removed. You refuse to remove yourself, you will be removed. Suspended person, what you need to do is pray. You need to pray, because this Magician card is the fairy godmother. And, you know, the fairy godmother just helped Cinderella, right? Turn pumpkins into a carriage. So it's like, and look how the connection to the heavens fell. Okay, so suspended person, North Node and Pisces, you halfway there. You don't really truly believe in your connection to heaven, but you got a strong one. For it to show up here and for them to tell you, all we need you to do is pray to us for divine intervention, and we will intercede. Literally, what it is, I'm thinking about a video. The guy was like, Lord, what did I do for you to bring this bitch in my life? Please remove this bitch out of my life, please. Like, I'm seeing that. So it's kind of like, you need to pray. You need to pray for divine intervention here, because divine intervention can be had. Because as of today, this court case is being closed. This person is to be removed. And the angel's going to come and jack them up out their spot because they don't want to move. Okay? But in order for divine intervention to take place, you must pray. So you need to get on your knees. You need to pray to God. Lord, please remove her out of my life. Lord, please remove him out of my life. Please. You know what I mean? God, allow your angels to do your work. And honestly, it's asking Archangel Michael to come in. Ooh. Child, Archangel Michael come in, baby. It's some dark things going on. But yeah, it's asking Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cord between you and this person, because you've learned your lesson, all right? So that is the ruling for this case. I hope, North Node and Pisces, I hope you get your person. I hope you get, and I can't even tell their energy. They have such strong energies that show up in general. Let's just say I pray that you get your divine union. I pray that you think optimistic thoughts, that you realize this person loves and cares about you just as much as you love and care about them. I pray that you choose to move forward into something physically stable, or you choose to move forward and present something physically stable to this person, and that you guys remain blessed, happy, and in love. Okay? Magician, baby, I pray that you learn healthy love. I pray that you learn that to receive is to give, and that you can never be happy consciously or subconsciously taking from someone repeatedly, because you'll always feel as if you need more, and at that point you're just interested in bleeding someone dry. Okay, so I pray that everything works out and that you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Later.